Hello family. For several days we were interceding for the marriage institution, repenting for the defiling of the sacredness of marriage not only by man but especially in the church, and pleading with the Lord for restoration of marriage. Suddenly I heard silent sins. Several days later, while editing my last message, brought up the topic. Jesus began, silent sins in marriage. My brides, when a married soul maintains a close relationship with an ex-boyfriend, ex-lover, or even ex-spouse, it is easy to fall in silent sins. You may be innocently and sincerely in touch with your ex, but in their minds, they could still be treating you as their sexual partners. Some of you fantasize about your exes even when having intimacy with your spouses. Your exes or yourselves are masturbating, fantasizing about your exes. This defiles you, my brides, defiles your marriages, for it is adultery. Flirting with your ex or someone who is not your spouse is a silent sin. Here we look at Matthew chapter 5:23. But I tell you that everyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart. My brides, many souls engage in silent sins when watching movies, listen and dance to music. You sin in your hearts and minds by coming into agreement in your hearts and mind. Family, truly, Lord, have mercy. How many times we are watching a movie and two characters in the movie are having a quarrel or fighting violently or verbally, and we find ourselves taking sides or even supporting the character we like in movie. This is a silent sin. Jesus gave me an example of a soul listening to music that incites emotions about their past relationships. When we intentionally listen to such songs, we know their effects, and this is a silent sin. Jesus continued, anger and quarreling leads to many silent sins. In one's heart and mind, when a soul is engaged in a quarrel and becomes angry, the heart and mind reacts in a way that is never spoken or acted. And here we find in 1 John chapter 3:15, everyone who hates their brother is a murderer, and you know that no murderer has eternal life abiding in him. And Matthew chapter 5:22, but I tell you, everyone who is angry with his brother or sister will be subject to judgment. Whoever insults his brother or sister will be subject to the court. Whoever says, you fool, will be subject to hellfire. And Ephesians 4:26, be angry and do not sin. Do not let the sun go down on your anger. Jesus continued, many of my female brides honor their husbands in their actions, but in their hearts you harbor bitterness, hatred, insults, and violence. As in the book of Jeremiah 17:10, but I, the Lord, search all hearts and examine secret motives. Jesus continued, my brides, your dress code leads you to silent sins. When you dress in any manner that stumbles your neighbor, you not only perpetrate but participate in silent sin. You cause weak souls to lust for you. My brides, Resist the evil one. He snares you with thoughts and minds, defiling you, and accuses you, bringing you into bondage. Many of my brides entertain these thoughts in your mind and heart, not knowing before my eyes there are sins that need to be repented and avoided. These thoughts in your heart and minds are incited by the enemy. Renounce and reject them. And that was the end of Jesus' message.